Yeah, I think I said it already a few times that it's always difficult to exactly tell you when they are ready because especially the last phase of the recovery is always can always be a few days extra or less. So the fact is that they are not there before the international break, and let's see if they can join us after. Yeah, Keza is not back before the international break, but that's only a week to go. So we're hoping that he can do things again during the international break and that he then can join us afterwards. For me, the contract situation could become a problem if the players don't perform as well as they do at the moment. Although, of course, then it's also not sure that if they perform not as good anymore, that has anything to do with their contract situation. At the moment, they're all three of them are in a good place. They all perform really, really, really well. And there are ongoing discussions between what Virgil said, the people he had to talk with. So, and that's not me, as you know. I talked to him about other things. And yeah, let's wait and see. But yeah, I think all what he says, he's completely right in that he doesn't exactly know what the future brings as long as he doesn't sign the contract yet. I think you learn every day, especially if you are not as long with the team as I am. So then you learn every day from new situations. And I've said before, the Chelsea game was something I learned from them, that they could sit deep and defend the lead. The way they came back against Arsenal was really strong, and the amount of games that we have to play and that they are still able to be available and play good football, that is also something you see. And then we also saw during the week that that players that haven't played that much maybe have an impact on our team as well, and we will need them during the whole season. So it's good to see that they are already on a level they need to play for us. No, it's not that strange for us in football because in the older Champions League or Europa League world, you faced mostly, especially if it went to playoffs, you faced the team after a week again. So in football we are used to playing the same team maybe after a few days. So it's not weird, especially because both teams didn't start with the team they will start with on Saturday, and it's, I think, for the both managers a positive thing because you know even more about the opponent. Although, like I just said, players make the game, and it's of course a difference if a different player plays. The playing style might be the same, but the qualities of the players make 9 or 10 times the difference. So that changes the game on Saturday, of course, compared to the one on Wednesday. Yeah, I think that is also definitely true with players. Some managers maybe need first 20 years of experience to come to this level. They need this, and some talents. That's also with players the same, and this can be with managers as well. They just have it in their fingers. Is that a saying you have here as well? Probably not. And he's probably one of them because he's done really well at his former club, and he's done really well till now here in England also. So for him, experience is probably not such a big thing. And maybe I had a bit the same. I think I had 1.5 year experience before I joined Feyenoord. So there are exceptions, but in general, I think it's also good to have some experience. But there are exceptions to that rule. The good thing was that when you look at our front line, that we could play 2 of our regular starters with Cody Kakpo and Lucio Diaz, and they had a big impact on the score sheet, of course. The way we filled in the number 9 position was interesting to see because I think it worked out really well. But in the end, I prefer to play with a real number 9. But it is maybe now an extra possibility that we have if we have injuries. Although maybe with Jota, who's also a bit of a 9.5, we implemented that style already. But to play with Curtis and Dom, those are definitely midfielders. With Jogo is a striker. So it was good to see that we could score 3 goals even without playing with a old-fashioned number 9.